Welcome back to Ginger John's online marketing tutorials. It's been a while, but today we're going to be looking at how to update your Woozone plugin and your Kingdom theme. Okay, so the first program you're going to need for this is a program called FileZilla. Now what FileZilla is a file transfer protocol service or client, and what it does is it can move files between websites. Well, that's a basic explanation as to what it can do. It just makes it easier to upload and download files from your server. Okay, so the first things you're going to need are a host, a username and a password. Okay, now you can get these at your cPanel, and if you scroll down through your cPanel to files, you're looking for FTP accounts. Okay, if you click on this, now if you only have one site, you should only have one FTP account, so it should be pretty easy to find. I've got one or two, maybe a few. So what I'm looking for is City Farmer. So it's the top one right at the top there. Okay, now you've got two options. You can either select and copy the addresses from the page like I'm doing here, or you can click on configure FTP client and a drop down box will appear and you can copy and paste them from here. Okay, so we'll copy the username and we'll take that back to FileZilla and we'll paste that in the username box. Okay, now you'll have a password that you'll have set up with the account, and we need to go back and get the server, copy the server which is the host, and we'll go back and paste that in that box. Okay, now the last thing we need to do obviously is to enter the password and then we'll connect to the server. And you just hit quick connect, and then it will tell you a few details if you just put OK. Now on the right hand side, once it's connected, you'll see the files from your server appear. On the left hand side, that's all the files that are on your computer. So obviously if you want to move stuff from your server to your computer, it's from right to left, and from your computer to your server, it's left to right. Okay, so today we're going to be looking at WP content, and we're going to be looking at updating the plugin Woozone. So we'll go into the plugins and we're looking for Woozone. Now, before you do any changes to your website, before you do any updates, I'd recommend backing up your files. So the best way to do this is to create a file, maybe in your downloads, like I've done, and I called it City Farmer Backup, and then within that I've got a file called Woozone Backup. So we'll open up those files on the left, and then we'll double click Woozone on the right, and then this will download Woozone into our backup folder. And it just means that if anything goes wrong, once we've updated it, we can quickly update the file again to the backup and it'll go back to normal, and we can figure out where the mistake was before we do it again. Okay, so now this could take 10-15 minutes, maybe a wee bit longer, depending on how fast your internet connection is. Now the next thing you're going to need is you're going to need to go over to Code Canyon, and you're going to need to download the update. Okay, so you just log into Code Canyon as normal, highlight your name, and the drop down menu will appear, and you're looking for the tab Downloads. Click on the Downloads tab, and within there you'll see all your purchases that you've made from Envato Market or Code Canyon, and you'll see two buttons, obviously install the plugin or download the plugin. We're obviously looking to download it. All files and documentation, and you'll see that it downloads in the the left hand corner of the screen. Okay, now once that download's finished, you're going to need to extract the files, because they are in zip form. It's taking its time. Okay, now as you can see it's version 1.7, and within there you've got all your files, all your plugins and your theme. Okay, so we're looking for Woozone. We'll click on Woozone and it'll give you a version number. We click within that. Okay, now we need to extract that folder there. So we just okay, I'm just going to extract this to the desktop for ease of finding it. A little bit fast forwarding here, magic. Okay, now that's the extraction done. So we're now ready to update the file. So if we go back to City Farmer backups, go to Woozone backup, Woozone cache. Now that is something that we're going to have to copy over from the old backup to the new download, because that folder will be empty. So if you copy your cache folder from your backup, and then the file you've just extracted to the desktop, open that up and paste it in there, and it will paste over the cache folder that's already in there, making sure that your cache is still full. Okay, now that's that step done. Now we are ready to upload the new update with the old cache installed. Okay, so we'll just click connect again. I don't think I have to, but I'm just going to do it anyway. Okay, now you aren't going to click and drop Woozone into the Woozone folder. You'll actually click and drop it into the plugins folder, because if you were to drop it into the Woozone folder, obviously it would paste the update inside the plugin, which is no use because it won't register that. So what you want it to do is you want it to overwrite the Woozone that you have there currently. Okay, so we'll just highlight it and we'll take it over to the right, and then we'll scroll up to plugins and we'll drop it in that box. There we go, and we'll drop it there. Now you will get messages coming up saying, do you want to overwrite? Yes, you do. Okay, so you just put overwrite, apply to all, OK, and it will, that's you updating. That's it, as simple as that. Now once the files have uploaded, you'll need to obviously go and check that the functionality of your site's not changed, that things haven't disappeared and I don't know, the header's moved, or sorry, some products have disappeared. There's plenty of things that could have happened, so we'll just go and check that quickly just now. Okay, right, so I'll just log in quickly. And here we go. Right, everything on the site seems to look okay so far. Yeah, all the blogs are still there, the menus, featured products. Okay, that's fine. What I'll do is I'll just check a couple of categories to make sure that all the products are still inside. Okay, now I didn't actually upload any seeds, so it was a bad product category to choose. Yeah. Okay, so everyone's working, that's great, happy days. Right, now the next thing we're going to want to do is we're obviously going to want to change the theme. Make sure that it's updated as well. So we'll do the same as before, we'll need to extract the kingdom theme onto the desktop. But before we do that, what we'll do is we'll go over to FileZilla and we'll create a backup like we did for the Woozone. We'll create a backup for the theme just in case anything goes wrong. Okay, now that's the folder we're going to be extracting. But if we go back over and we look for downloads, City Farmer backup. Okay, I'll just start that extracting just now, so that it's extracted by the time I've done this next part. Okay, now that's it extracting. We'll go back over and we'll create that backup folder. Okay, now if we go into the downloads, City Farmer backup, and I'm going to create a folder called Kingdom Theme Backup. Okay, now in order to access your theme, you're going to have to click on WP content, and instead of plugins this time you'll be clicking on themes. Okay, now once you've created your backup folder, you're just going to do the same as you did before. Open the folder and right click on the theme, and again it's not worked. Try again. Okay, so that's it downloading. Well, that's a backup downloading, and this is the update extracting. Okay, so we'll just need to wait for these to finish. Okay, now that's the extraction nearly finished, done, and we'll just fast forward this video. Wow. Okay, now that's that completed. Now the next thing I want to do is click on the desktop, go to 1.7, and we'll click on the Kingdom affiliate theme. We'll open that up, open up the version number, and at the very bottom is the one we want to open, and then the next folder is the one we want to click and drag. So we'll click and drag that over, and we'll drop it in plugins, not on top of the Kingdom theme. Okay, now you want to overwrite all, apply to all, and then OK. Okay, now that's them all done now, so we just need to wait for that to complete. Okay, now that's that complete. So what I need to do now is just go back and make sure that everything else is set up properly. Now the first thing you're going to have to do is set up your Amazon configuration again in Woozone. Okay, now it did ask me for my purchase code to register the Woozone plugin, but I don't seem to have recorded it. So what I'll do is I'll just show you how to get your purchase code. If you need your purchase code, you need to go back into Code Canyon and then obviously hit the download button again, but this time you're looking for your license and documentation. Okay, so we hit download, and then you'll see license certificate. I'll just open that in PDF. Okay, now for security reasons I've blocked off my purchase code. I'm just going to show you what it should look like. Okay, now that's your license certificate with your purchase code. And you just enter that into your Woozone plugin, and that will get it to bring all your products and all the register stuff back. And the next thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need your access keys. Okay, so your Amazon configuration, you won't have any access keys and you shouldn't have any affiliate ID again. So we need to reset that up. Okay, no, so the easiest way to do this is when you set up the site, you should have put your Amazon keys in a text document. So you should just be able to go and copy and paste these back in. If not, then you're probably going to have to go into your AWS account management at the top there. You can click the link at the top of the page, and that will take you off to Amazon and you'll be able to open up some new security keys. Okay, so I'll just copy and paste mine in here. And then you're going to need your affiliate link or your affiliate ID. Okay, now you get that from Amazon. You just go into Amazon, log in to your Associate Central. Then you can get all your link IDs on the left hand side here. Now I want the City Farmer one, which is City Farming -21. So I'll go back and I'll apply this to the affiliate code spaces. I'll type it once, and I'll copy it, and I'll paste it in the rest of the boxes. Okay, now once you've done this, you'll just need to change unless you're based in the United Kingdom, sorry, the United States, you'll need to change your main affiliate ID. I'll show you that just now. Okay, you see that at the bottom there, main affiliate ID. I'm from the United Kingdom, so I'm using the United Kingdom. If you're from the States, obviously it'll be the States. And then you want to check the keys to make sure they're working. Now you're going to get one or two messages that will be displayed in the grey box. Either it's working or it's not working. Mine's is working, so that's good. Great. So that's us finished doing that stage. And we'll just scroll back up. Okay, now you notice at the top there it says you'll need to, I've got some templates that are outdated. I'm going to put up another video to show you how to do this. As you can see here, it says that 2 or 3 or 4 of my templates are out of date. Okay, now it also says that the following plugin needed to be installed, which was core functionality plugin for the Kingdom theme. So I've installed that and I'm just going to activate that now. Okay, now that's it. It's all done. We just need to go and check that the site's all working now. Okay, now you can check stats of your products. You can see you've got your Woozone products there. But what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that all the default settings are set up. Okay, we'll just install the settings there. Okay, now once that's installed, that's you finished. You need to just go and check that the insane import mode is still working. And I've just noticed there that I actually have had 154,326 product views. So the site works, and I've made about $28 this month. Sorry, £28, not dollars. Okay, so you just want to do a quick search into your insane import mode, just make sure that it's all working and you're not having any problems with it. You know, I'm obviously going to have to upload some seeds, so I'll just quickly have a search for some of them and I'll upload them. Okay, I might need to refine this search a bit and put it into like home and garden or something, because I don't think it's going to find it. Home and garden, maybe there's another category like, oh, there we go, plant seeds and bulbs. Perfect. Okay, launch search. Right, now I'm going to do this by myself, but I just thought I'd show you that everything's working, it's going away, it's finding the products, it's bringing the products back now, so it means that your Amazon keys are working perfectly. Okay, well, that's great. I hope this video's helped, and I hope you've managed to get your theme updated, you've managed to get your plugin updated, and thank you very much for watching. If you've liked it, please comment, like, share and subscribe to the channel. Until the next time, peace.